Hello Eugene,
Hey.
and thank you for accepting the invitation. Could you please tell me since when you have the car and why did you choose it?
I've got the car since like 3 years now, and I bought the car because I thought it was a great looking car and it got some big performance in it for a stock car, and yeah, it just looks great. I mean, the green color is great, and yeah, it just looks awesome.
Which car did you drive before?
Before this car, I got an Peugeot 206 cc cabriolet, 2-liter engine, and I traded that car in for this one because this one looked faster, was faster, and had some more space.
And how many kilometers did you drive until now?
Until now, I drove like maybe 20,000 kilometers.
And what is your longest trip?
My longest trip is about 1,000 kilometers.
To where?
I went to Germany, to Austria.
And which model did you choose?
It's the 1.4 TSI version with 160 brake horsepower and turbo on it. Turbo is stock, so it's from the factory out. It's a 1.4 turbo.
Yeah.
But you have two versions. You have the 120 brake horsepower version or the 160, and they chip it in the factory.
What are the things you love about this car?
I love the handling. The acceleration is great. I like the steering wheel, the radio that they put inside it. I've got an Android Auto on it, so everything's in the system.
Are there also things you don't like?
Yeah, there are always things you don't like. But yeah, I don't like the grille on the front, the honeycomb.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to have the T5 grills, those stripes, and yeah, I want other backlights as well.
And why?
These are just red, plain and simple, and I would like the Cardena backlights, but smoked black.
So are you going to change it one day?
Yeah, one day I'm going to change it, but they're expensive and hard to come by.
Would you like to change this car to an electric, or would you like to switch to an electric car?
Yeah, maybe in the future, but for now, no. I don't want to change it.
There's any car for you now on the market? If we don't look about the money, because I know electric cars, they are expensive.
Electric, I like the Polestars, how they look, but I don't know about performance and how they handle, but they look quite nice. Tesla is a bit overrated, so I don't like them. And if I have to go for a petrol car, I think I just would go for an R of the Scirocco.
So you say that the car, it was bigger than the Peugeot?
Yeah.
You say?
Yeah, the Peugeot was a two-seater, but it had back seats, also cup seats in the back, so people could sit there, but not with my length.
How tall are you?
I'm around 2 meters.
Wow.
Yeah. So it was quite hard for people to sit behind me, and I've got the option to buy this car, and now people can sit behind me, so I can take 3 friends with me when we go somewhere instead of 1.
It's a good choice.
Quite an upgrade.
You have it's a big upgrade. Would you recommend this car to someone else?
I would recommend it for car lovers, people who love the cars and like to drive it, because yeah, it's not a typical car. You don't see them everywhere, especially not in this color, and yeah, you just gotta love it, and you gotta know your stuff, because there are some things that you must do every once in a while.
Yeah.
And you can better do it yourself, because otherwise it gets rather expensive.
And which modification did you do to yours?
On the front, I've got another front lip. On the headlights, I've got those black stripes on it, which makes it look more angry. I've got the emblems in black instead of silver. Dynamic turn signals on the side view mirrors, and those M stripes on the mirrors as well. I've got a bigger extended cup spoiler on it, and for now that's just it. Oh yeah, the motor was crashed one time, so they had to rebuild the motor, and they put in bigger cylinders, so race performance cylinders, so they could handle the pressure better. And that's about, yeah, and interior. I've got the frames everywhere, they're black instead of silver, and that's it for now.
For now, and what are the plans in the future?
The plans in the future, yeah, I'm looking with my brother to get a new exhaust system. I now got the stock exhaust and it's not my taste. I like to hear it a bit, and I want another rear diffuser on it, matching with the exhaust system, and maybe on the engine part maybe some more performance.
And your brother is Moraine.
Yeah,
right?
Moraine.
And also he did everything on your car? Or you did together? Or?
We do it together. So he runs the advertising on it. I run his advertising on the side of the car. But we work it together.
What is your average consumption?
I think maybe when I drive the car, normally 1 liter to every 16 kilometers.
Okay.
Around that. And if I drive it in sport, it goes back to every 1 on 10.
And do you have the mode to change?
Gearbox. So if I just tap it one slot down, I go into sport mode. And then the mode is a little bit more aggressive. I'm in the Dutch Scirocco Club. So we've got like 180 people in it who all have a Scirocco. And there are quite some people who mod their car. So we've got some people as well who have the air ride system on it, so they can lower their car with a touch of a button, which is quite nice. And yeah, it just looks cool when the car is slammed to the ground. But I don't know how it drives then.
But it should be also very expensive, right?
Yeah. I've looked for it myself, and the kit to put it under the car is around 3,000 euros, I thought. So it's not that fun to put that much money in it.
So do you like only the fast cars?
No, I like great looking cars. And if they happen to be fast too, then it's great.
What is your dream car?
I always wanted an Audi TT at first, but they're too small and I can't fit properly in them. Then I wanted I really love the R8 of Audi. I really like the way it looks, how it drives. It's just amazing. I really like that car. Maybe that's my dream car.
If someone see my video of CEO, they know that you are the only Scirocco green, right? So
no, not the only one. In the Scirocco Club we've got, I thought, around 4 green, 5 greens maybe.
Okay.
And when I bought the car, I thought, yeah, there are no greens in the neighborhood, so I'll be like the only one here. And I drove to Kilmeny, the next village, in my new car, thinking, yeah, I'm the only one. And so it happens that there was another green one over there as well. And later on, I got in the Scirocco Club, and there was a guy who also had the green one, who lived in Ossaan, so that's just a little bit next to Zandam. And it happened that he moved in at Wormerveer with his car, and it was just a coincidence that it was 2 streets ahead of me.
Oh.
So I had quite a bummer that I wasn't the only one with the green Scirocco in the neighborhood, but that I wasn't the one with the only green Scirocco in Wormerveer was, yeah. It hurt.
I can imagine.
Yeah, but he sold his car, and now I'm the only one in Wormerveer. as far as I know.
Will you never put a wrap on it?
No, I don't like to put a wrap on it because, yeah, if you got the wrong company, then the wrap is going to be miserable, and after a while you just take it away and you don't like it anymore, or I don't know.
Thank you very much for your time and your feedback.
Yeah, no problem.